Hello, Emmett. All right. It's great to see everyone here tonight. Does anyone know, we also talk about American holidays a little bit. Does anyone know the next American holiday coming up? 4th of July, right? What a great day to be an American. So I thought I'd spend a few minutes talking about the United States of America. Now, you don't like America? Just getting water. Like right away. That's unbelievable. Okay. I want to ask you guys here, when you think of what's the slogan, the mission statement of America, what comes to your mind? Freedom. Okay, very good. Something else? Freedom, independence, life, liberty. How about opportunity? Right? So freedom, independence, opportunity, right? The land of opportunity. They used to think that America had gold in the streets, right? I mean, more or less true. So now I want to tell you something. You guys may not believe me. In the beginning of the 19th century, there's a famous rabbi who was basically the leader of the Jewish community in Eastern Europe. His name was Rabbi Chaim of Volozhin, right? And he was the Rosh Yeshiva, the head of the Volozhin Yeshiva, and he was the principal student of the Vilna Gaon, the famous rabbi from Vilna. And he said the following thing. This is in the early 18th century. In the early 19th century. He said, the Torah, right, is in galut, right? The Torah is in exile. And there's 10 total exiles, right? Like the Torah first started off it was exiled from Israel to Babylonia, then it moved to Morocco, then it moved to Italy, then it moved to France, then some other places, then it finally wound up in Eastern Europe for a while, but it had some time in that Sephardic world, and it wound up in the Ashkenazi world. And he said in the beginning of the 19th century, where America was like not even a known entity, and there was like a handful of Jews here, and none of them knew anything about the Torah, he said America is going to be the final resting place, the final galut for the Torah before Mashiach comes. Right? Eventually the Torah is going to be in Israel, but the final place before Israel is going to be America. And based on his words in the early 19th century, Rabbi Aaron Cutler in 1942 came to America and set up the Torah system as we know it. Right? The yeshiva system, everything that we have today in terms of Torah, Rabbi Aaron Cutler set it up in 1942. Now, a lot of people were asking Rabbi Aaron Cutler, why are you setting this up in America, especially once the 50s rolled into play, and now we had a place called Israel. So why are you setting up in America instead of Israel? So he happened to set up a lot of Torah in Israel too, but he said, you know what? The final resting place before Mashiach for Torah is going to be in America. That's what Rabbi Chaim Volozhin said, and I want to make sure that there's Torah here. And he set it up, and thank God we have Torah here. It's amazing. We have more people learning Torah in America than ever before outside of the land of Israel. Ever before. There used to be a couple hundred people in yeshiva in all of Eastern Europe. In America, there's like a couple hundred people in every yeshiva. It's amazing. So now, the question I have to you, and we already got the answer in the beginning, is what is special about America that makes this the place before Mashiach that the Torah should stop? Well, I'm going to tell you. In America, right, everyone has the opportunity to be great. It's ingrained in your system that you can achieve greatness. Maybe it's money, maybe it's sports, but you know what? Maybe it's Torah. In America, you're taught to believe in yourself. You're taught to dream big. You're taught that, you know what? You can come from nothing and be a champion, right? We have so many people like that. The Baal Tshuva movement is huge in America. You know why? Because we believe we can go from a level 0 in Torah observance to becoming religious. In Europe, they never had such thoughts. They couldn't even fathom that. If you weren't religious in Europe, okay, that's it, you're done. Right? A lot of us are from the former Soviet Union. In the former Soviet Union, if you weren't so smart, right, guess what they told you? They weren't like, oh, here's, you can try too. They said, you're stupid, stay home and work. Right? That's what they said. Only the geniuses of geniuses went to yeshiva. Here in America, everyone gets a chance. Everyone gets a chance to go to Israel and learn. Everyone gets a chance to go to yeshiva and make something of themselves. And it doesn't matter what you're starting off with. You know what matters? How much effort you put in. And so our job right now as Americans is to realize that it's special here. There's a special process in America that hasn't happened before. And that's what it is. We all have the opportunity to achieve greatness in Torah. Every single one of us, no matter where you're starting from, we can keep climbing up the ladder and in our own way achieve greatness in Torah. That's an American thought. In Eastern Europe, in the former Soviet Union, it was not like that, right? If you didn't, you weren't at the top of one of the elite, that's it. It doesn't work for you, right? Stay home and work. In America, you can do it. So this is why I like celebrating the 4th of July, because America is the land of opportunity. Now it's your choice. Are you going to make this a land of opportunity by trying to make $1 million, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Or are you going to try to make this the land of opportunity by becoming a true Jew, a true spiritual giant? So I hope we can all together take advantage of the opportunity in America and become great Jews.